Good morning, everyone, and welcome to today's video. So, when you go on vacation, it's inevitable that you're going to get a headache, you're going to injure yourself in some way, and if you've ever had that experience where you have to deal with it, if you go to the gift shop, you're going to pay $8 to $12 sometimes for just a small bottle of Tylenol or Band-Aids. And so today I'm going to show you how to put together a first aid kit complete with everything for $1 that you can tuck into your check-in bag. You can tuck into a carry-on for the most part. You can put it in your car for a road trip, and everything is $1 or under. So let's get started. So I picked up all of our items at Dollar Tree, including the case, but you sometimes can pick up the items for cheaper at other locations. So when you're starting to put together your kit, if you want to, definitely price around. So we are going to start out with the item that I purchased to make the kit. It is this little box from Dollar Tree, and yes, it looks like a mini caboodle from the 90s. So 90s kids, this is going to make you happy. So we're going to start by opening it. Not a whole lot of room, but there's enough to put together a nice kit. So the first thing we're going to start out with is muscle cream. So inevitably, we might pull a muscle or something. Now, here, if you are doing a carry-on, and you're only shopping with a carry-on item, this will need to go into your liquids bag. But if you are doing a check-in, this can go straight into your box. So the next thing I've got is some NyQuil tabs. So the weather, with my asthma and the weather pressure, sometimes I end up with a little bit of a cold. So I take these NyQuil liquid gels, and the Dollar Tree ones have 5 in it. So I do have 2 boxes worth there. So I'm just going to put them like this, sandwich them together, because then they kind of take up less space, and slide them right in. The next thing I have is Pepto-Bismol. I'm sorry, all of that theme park food sometimes can be really rich on your stomach, especially if you're not used to eating it. So the package comes with 2 in each package, and so those will just be able to slide in right around other things. So we're going to get those opened and just kind of tuck them into the box. Yes, you're going to end up with a lot of trash if you when you make this, but that's okay. So the next thing that we've got is the tablets. So the first thing I have is some sinus congestion and pain. Pretty much it's exactly what it says it is. It is for sinus congestion and pain. So that's going to get opened and put in. The next thing we have is a bottle of ibuprofen. Then we have a daytime non-drowsy cold multi-symptom if you're feeling really icky. Now, if you're actually feeling really sick before you go, definitely make sure and edit your plans and maybe push off your trip if possible. We don't want anyone else to be sick. And as you put together your first aid kit, you will notice that you're kind of moving things around to make sure that everything fits in your box. Just kind of like I'm doing at the moment too. Okay, so the next thing I've got is some all-day pain relief, pretty much Aleve. And you're probably going, Lena, you already have ibuprofen. Well, Sam likes ibuprofen and I like Aleve, so we have both. Now, I did pick up an extra bottle each of the daytime and the sinus congestion, but this is for our car, so that does not go in here. So the next thing we've got is some maximum strength nasal decongestant, which is pretty much some Sudafed. I like being ready for any possible situation that might happen, so that's why I've got a little bit of everything in here. Okay, so next I have the all-important box of Band-Aids. So I am actually just going to open it up because the box I'm going to show you comparatively. Little thing of Band-Aids, big thing of box. Band-Aids only. And you can even tear them in half if you need the room. Band-Aids are another one of those things that you can kind of fit in between things. They don't have to have their own dedicated spot, which is nice. So you can just kind of tuck them around and in between things. That way, you're just kind of helping almost secure things in place too with them. Okay, so the last and final thing I have are cough drops, and I did buy 2 bags of these. And once again, we're just gonna we're not gonna open them. I'm just gonna take and lay them on top and close the lid. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I put everything in here, minus the cough drops. Okay, so here is the box. As you can see, I kind of just laid everything in. I tucked the Pepto-Bismol around, I tucked the Band-Aids around, and then I will just lay the cough drops right in on top. And now I have a first aid kit to take with us pretty much on any trip. And once we get back, because by the time you see this, you've already seen our plans for 2020 video, or plans for 2022 video, this will actually end up staying in our car, minus like the muscle rub. That'll probably come inside and be replaced when it's time for our next road trip. Simply like if we need something while we're out and about, because inevitably sometimes you're going to get a headache, or sometimes you're going to it's me, I'm going to get injured. Probably something else that could go in here. They didn't have any at Dollar Tree. Now, let me rephrase that. They had some at Dollar Tree, but I'm picky on it, is first aid ointment. And so, like I said, first aid ointment, and I'm just picky on that. So I'll probably pop in a container of Neosporin. However, that's not under $1, so it didn't go into this video. So, but that is our first aid kit that will be going with us on our next adventures. So let me know in the comments below. Do you have a first aid kit in your car, or do you take one with you when you go on vacation? Let me know. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for another vacation video. Bye, everyone.